Welcome to my channel, Sagittarius, and this is going to be your reading for the month of May 2023. This is a general reading. It may resonate here, it may not. If it does, please do not forget to click the like button, leave a comment, and please subscribe. Thank you. Universe, please send me the message you want me to convey to Sagittarius for the month of May 2023. Universe, send me the message you want me to convey to Sagittarius for the month of May 2023. Okay. I don't read reversals at the moment, by the way, Sagittarius. I'm using the Rider Tarot card. This one. First is how you feel about yourself. It's a Nine of Swords. What you want the most at the moment, the strength. Your fears is the Knight of Pentacles. What is going on for you is the Five of Pentacles. And what is going on against you is the Ten of Swords. And your likely outcome is the Six of Swords. Now, I can see, Sagittarius, that the universe advised you to give up your pride to have a happy life today. Either you're in a relationship or you're single, you are just being advised by the universe to give up ego or your pride if you really want to have a happy relationship with other people. Many issues exist between you and other people around you, or if you're in a relationship, your partner, especially during the Mercury retrograde last month. It is important to resolve them this month. You're advised to talk openly about the concerns and decide how to come up with a resolution. I can see that you're also being advised by the universe that most of you right now, Sagittarius, has something to do with an ex-lover. It's either you as your ex or your partner's ex. So if you listen to your partner, if you're in a relationship, most of you, if your current partner doesn't want you to communicate with your exes, or some really still friends with exes, but some also doesn't want to be friends. So I can see that you are being advised by the universe to cut all the ties with the ex-partner. You don't want the current relationship to break. Okay? You may also consider marriage, as your parents may approve of the relationship. And that's the strong message that the universe wants me to communicate to you. And if you're if you're single, then you are being advised not to be part of, if you have an ex, try not to communicate with the ex anymore, because it ruins, especially if the ex already in a relationship. So try not to. It's either way. It's either whatever, or whoever resonate with this message from the universe. That's all I can see. How you feel about yourself, Sagittarius. Nine of Swords. This card suggests worrying, or you're feeling guilty. You know? You're feeling guilty of someone or something that you did not do, you're supposed to do, or you're feeling guilty of what you did you're supposed not to do, but you did. Something like that. You're feeling guilty because one family member that asks your help, but on whatever apparent reason you weren't able to help them. You feel guilty of some action that you're supposed to implement, but you were guarded and you were scared to do so. The universe advises you, Sagittarius, to meditate. That's really a strong message, meditation. It has a great galvanizing effect on negative emotions, no matter what is going on around you. Stealing your mind, Sagittarius, and remembering that you are separate from your circumstances will actually help you. And when you step back and to deal with your circumstances, because the more we scatter ourselves and the more we feel nervous and anxious and guilty, the worse it feels. So do yourself a favor. Take a moment to breathe. There are meditations apps online or on YouTube, guided meditations. You're being advised. It's normal to feel anxious for no reason, but feeling guilty, no, you don't have to. It's you already have made, and you have to stick in it. Sometimes we have things that we have buried from our past, lodged deep in our system. We need to process through taking it out, writing it out, understand and release and heal. There's no shame in it. You don't have to feel guilty for not helping others because you have to take care of yourself at that moment. You may have a perfect reason why you decline that person, or you may have this perfect reason to when you did not say these words to someone, but you have learned. Just look at it as the way forward to more clarity and a more stable, empowered, effective you. Okay? What you want the most at the moment is the strength. You have really the power to, how do you call this? To change what you have on your heart and on your mind, Sagittarius. The universe advises you to walk your own path. Perhaps there is something you wish to say but are not saying it. You're a fire sign. Intuitively, you may know it is not the right time to speak this word, so you hold them to yourself. But this month, the universe is advising you to, if this is the case, then know when you do speak your mind, the words will come out in an empowering way, which will give you further strength to do what you need to do next. On the other hand, if you have been biting your tongue for too long and not expressing what you want to say, then this is the right time to say it. You may miss your opportunity, and all that is going around your mind may become entrapped in a never-ending cycle of not being able to choose the correct moment to speak out. The right moment is today. You've been waiting for it. That's why you got this card, the Strength. The universe is backing you up. If this is the case, when you do speak, you may find you have an argument on your hands. Remember, you are being advised not to avoid all the conflicts and arguments, but then you're smart, Sagittarians. You may find you have an argument on your hands instead of your own empowerment that you are wishing to convey. It's associated, if you are connected with, or you've been dealing with people under the sign of Leo or Libra. I can see Cancer, another Taurus and Gemini. But you are advised by the universe, you need to realize that you hold the strength and purpose within you to get what you want. And if that is not forthcoming, then know when to walk away. There's only so much person can take of a feeling as if they are always renouncing their own truth. Sagittarius, if this has been you, then know that you have the strength within you to rise above the circumstances that may be holding you down and walk your own path. The liberation you can feel from doing so will urge you to a greater and greater things you truly deserve. Okay? That is what you want. The King of Pentacles are your fears. No. Why you have this card? What's going on, Sagittarius? See? It's a king. It represents wealth and power. The universe is advising you to not, if you are spending a lot more than you earned, then you have to be cautious on your money matters. And you are being advised also to trust your own judgment, be true to your own values, and remember that the best things in life are free. Money and possessions can make you more comfortable. If the free things are not there too, then happiness is unlikely to prevail. Okay? This also advises you that there might be challenges in any attempts to control you or manipulate you. Just look past what you see on the surface and ask yourself, is this a good person to have in my life? Or a shallow, pretentious pretender in an expensive suit? Okay. What is going on for you, Sagittarius? Hey, it's a Pentacles. See? 5 of Pentacles. What a beautiful card for me. It's focus, abundance. See? This card is a reminder from the universe that you are thinking too negatively. You're focusing too much and worrying about what you don't have, being fatalistic about your future or not doing something that is spiritually fulfilling for you. Now the universe advises you it's the high time for you to step away from all that and change how you're thinking to open up to more abundance. Once you let go of this negative emotions, then you're opening new abundance, positivity. Recognize, Sagittarius, that when you're coming from a sense of fear or insecurity, tell yourself you will find a way out. Do your best to eliminate negative words and replace them with words that have more proactive charge of them. So say, for example, since this is what is going on against you, say, instead of saying, I'm worried, just say, I'm trying to figure out. When you have a broken heart, instead of saying, I don't know, how am I going to get through this? Instead say, I am going to get through this. Or I will get the help that I need from who or whatever makes sense to you. Even if you don't feel that way initially, the universe advises you, Sagittarius, that say whatever you need to say until you start seeing the change, with an accumulation of small steps from a large changes. It advises you to step back and breathe, think above and beyond. Another Swords. This is what is going on against you. Well, as you could see, it's an ending. It appears that you've been emotionally, physically wounded beyond all possible recovery. I hate to say this, but it also conveys something about betrayal, hidden pain, severe psychological instability. Most of you see. Some of you, it reveals that your relationship will end in the most devastating way. I hate to say this, but it's the message that the universe wants to convey. Either you, your partner, will betray you, or you will betray your partner. They will damage your heart, or you damage their heart, to the point where any sort of reconciliation is impossible. That's for some of you guys. It's a Ten of Swords also. I hate really to say this, but it's something about domestic violence and psychological torture, emotional torture, is what I can see. Strong message. If you're not already in a relationship with a person of interest, you would be wise to avoid them. It's the universe advising you. Or if you're in a relationship or someone is courting you, they may feel that you have deceived or betrayed them, as they are not willing to rekindle things. And again, I can see it indicates a serious psychological troubles, a depression that you try to hide from your family, from your friends, grief and anguish. If you are not aware of being the source of your partner's pain, it's either you feeling it or your partner, then be sure to check them out, okay? Reach out if you're feeling down and depressed. Try to open up to people, to confide to people that you trust the most, okay? Your likely outcome, Sagittarius. See, it's a Six of Pentacles. It's charity. All the favor of the universe is coming to you. You're very generous. You're a giver. It's oftentimes this card suggests money. Yes. Or if you're in a relationship, your partner may may propose to you. It's an engagement, and the loved one who feels the need to spoil you, something like that. So this is your likely outcome. If you have been looking to for a result, or if you're applying for a loan, the month of May or in June, it's gonna be approved. Or if you're asking for any financial assistance from others, then you will have that. Any loan application will be approved, any visa approved, yes. If you're receiving end of this card, however, be sure that you're not overflowing the money you give to other people. Okay? Make sure that your generous nature is not being exploited by those who may view you as a cash or like ATM. Either you giving the money or you receiving the money. That's the universe advises you to be aware as well. For those people in a relationship, one of your partner or you shows their affection liberally with gifts or money or cases like that. Well, I can see also financial manipulation. I also see emotional manipulation here. Something about emotional blackmail. In terms of work, it's an indication of it's a relief, something about affection and sensitivity. Okay, all right, that's all for today, Sagittarius. See you next month. Stay safe. Thank you.